Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is News Now at noon.
And thanks so much for joining us for News Now at noon on this Friday. I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Now at noon, a Warren man is charged with several counts of attempted homicide and arson in connection with the fire last night down in Sugar Grove.
Plus, a local town justice has resigned following an ethics violation complaint. Details on all those stories and more coming up in just a bit. But first, we check in with Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He's standing by in the First Defense Weather Center. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Jay and Matt, and happy Friday to all of you. We finally made it to the end of another work week. This week kind of felt short because obviously we had Christmas, the holiday, and so a lot of you probably didn't have to work Monday and probably Tuesday as well. 41 was the high yesterday. We only made it to 39 degrees. That was the low, but ever since this morning, temperatures have been rising through the 40s this morning, as we told you yesterday. The record high for today is 51. We're forecasting 53, so if we hit that, we'll break this record that was set back in 1982. So we'll see how that goes as we go through the afternoon. First Defense Doppler right now, again, you can see we've had a few of those showers. They've kind of exited out to the northeast now, and we're left with just a few little patches of drizzle, but otherwise there will be the chance for a few more scattered showers pretty much through the afternoon hours. And we do have a little bit of fog here, 7-mile visibility in Jamestown right now, 10 in Dunkirk, 8 in Olean, and look at Countersport, Pennsylvania, only half a mile visibility there. So just a little bit of low-lying fog, but otherwise not too bad. So hour by hour, you can see here, by the time we get to 3 o'clock, we should be into the 50s. We got 52 on here. So again, if we hit 52, 53, we will break that record. And if we hit 51, we'll tie it. And yeah, say goodbye to these temps because they won't be coming back anytime soon. We'll talk about it with that Quick Solution 7-Day a little bit later on in the show. Jay and Matt.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you. Top story today, Pennsylvania State Police are reporting that a Warren man confessed to lighting a plastic bag containing gas and oil on fire near a Wilson Road residence in Sugar Grove on Thursday. That with 2 other adults and 5 children inside. 25-year-old Jackson Knappenberger was reportedly caught a short distance from the scene, barefoot and muddy. Now, troopers say he lost his boots while fleeing the scene. Knappenberger is charged with 7 counts of attempted homicide as well as arson, and he's currently in county jail. No injuries were reported, and the investigation remains ongoing. Now, we took a look at the PA Court of Common Pleas this morning, and records indicate that a separate criminal case remains active against Knappenberger. He was arrested and charged earlier this year with several offenses, including the corruption of minors. According to documents, the case was continued in October to the next trial term.
And Jamestown police say they arrested a city man following a domestic incident on Hall Avenue last night. 20-year-old Frank Ortswski allegedly held his knee on a female victim's neck. And officers report he was in violation of a protection order. The man was charged with unlawful imprisonment, criminal obstruction of breathing or blood circulation, and criminal contempt. He was taken to city jail where he is awaiting arraignment.
New York State Police say a Steenburg man this past Sunday falsely reported his truck as stolen and signed a deposition requesting that the responsible person be arrested. They say, however, that evidence indicated 26-year-old Matthew Mansfield left his truck when it malfunctioned while he was driving. Troopers determined after locating the vehicle that Mansfield walked home when he couldn't get the truck to restart. Mansfield was arrested yesterday and charged with several offenses. His license also reportedly had 2 separate suspensions. Mansfield was issued appearance tickets and released to appear in court next month.
And the town of Harmony's judge has submitted a resignation following an ethics complaint lodged against him. According to New York State's Commission on Judicial Conduct, Bruce Skolton was served with a formal written complaint last month that contained 3 separate charges. The commission reported that Skolton, between July 1991 to July of this year, reportedly failed to make timely reports and deposits of court funds to the state comptroller and the town's chief fiscal officer. Skolton also allegedly failed to properly notify the DMV with the status of more than 2,600 defendants in motor vehicle cases. In addition, Skolton reportedly failed to monitor his official court email between the months of January of 2015 and May of 2018. Skolton, who became the town justice in 1990, has agreed to refrain from seeking judicial office in the future. Now, we attempted to reach him this morning for comment, but was told he was out of the office until next week. For more information, you can see our web story right now at WNYNewsNow.com.
Yeah, Justin, that was interesting to see this morning.
Yeah.
There were 286 pages of documents in regards to this, and just reading through a lot of it was, the ethics charges levied were very, very thorough, and it explained how quite often, according to the complaint, Skolton, he would... What you have to do as a judge is by the 10th... Okay, so I'll explain it this way. So take January, for example. You have to take those reports that we talked about earlier, and you have to have them into the state by February the 10th. So 10 days within the next month. And quite often... according to the allegations here, Skolton would wait until months down the road to report a lot of this stuff. And as a matter of fact, there were times where his salary, his judge salary, was withheld.
Really?
Yeah, because of the lack of communication with the state. So it was something that was going on for a long time.
Yeah.
Now, we did talk about, again, how Skolton has agreed as part of like an agreement here, he will not seek election in any sort of office when it comes to justice.
When this incident was reported to the state, they obviously looked into it, but he ultimately resigned himself then. It wasn't just, I'm sure probably some pressure from the state, but not in the way that, he was forced out, so to speak.
Yeah, and it... just to put here as well, should he somehow decide to run for a judicial office again, the matter will be reopened, according to the complaint in the stipulation agreement. So
very interesting, for sure.
Absolutely.
So, saying hello to Cindy. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to David as well. Thanks so much for being here with us.
TGIF.
Alberta. Yeah, TGIF, everybody. Seeing a lot of great faces here. Hopefully, maybe you had the week off. Maybe today's the last day you're working on a short week. So hopefully you're having a good time either way for whatever you're doing. Coming up next, flu season is upon us. Find out how New York State is faring coming up.
And later on, a local resort. They'll be shaking things up this year. And we're going to have the info as News Now continues.
Keep your car running smooth this winter at Express Bike and Auto. Located at 1761 Foote Avenue Extension, right here in Jamestown, they're your one-stop shop for all of your automotive needs. Looking for a new ride? Express Bike and Auto even sells vehicles. And guess what? Financing is available. What are you waiting for? Visit Express Bike and Auto at 1761 Foote Avenue Extension today.
Coming soon to downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops Restaurant and Tavern. The full-service restaurant will carry a wide array of craft brews, wines, and food pairings to make your taste buds sing. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, including a Sunday brunch buffet. A truly one-of-a-kind experience coming soon.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Well, it's influenza season and the number of confirmed flu cases spiked by 72% during the last week. However, Chautauqua County reported only 7 confirmed cases. That's much lower than many counties statewide. The Bronx leads the state with 288 confirmed cases of Type A and Type B flu. 4 counties have no confirmed cases as of Friday morning. They are Hamilton, Wyoming, Yates, and Seneca counties. Health experts say the best way to avoid spreading the flu is to wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds on a regular basis.
New DUI laws passed in October for all of Pennsylvania that will toughen the penalties for repeat offenders are now in effect. The laws allow felony charges to be filed if the offender commits a third DUI offense and their blood alcohol content is 0.16 or higher, or if the arrest is their 4th or more. The new law also increases prison time if an impaired driver unintentionally causes the death of another person. The minimum sentence would also increase from 3 to 5 years for a person who had a prior DUI. A person with 2 or more prior DUIs would face a minimum sentence of 7 years. Now, Pennsylvania typically sees about 10,000 alcohol-related crashes and 300 fatalities each year within the Commonwealth.
Well, back here in Jamestown, 3rd graders at Lincoln Elementary School spent part of the pre-holiday break learning about frogs thanks to the Rogatory Peterson Institute. The president of RTPI brought some froggy friends to the school, helping pupils complete a Freaky Frog English Language Arts unit. Teachers said the visit was a great complement to what they were learning in the classroom. Now, as part of this ELA unit, students use literary skills to become experts, per se, people who use reading, writing, and listening, along with speaking, to build and share deep knowledge about a certain topic. Students with a class study of the bullfrog, an example of a true frog that exhibits frog characteristics. That's pretty froggy, Matt.
I like that. And you know what? You know what I find interesting? I've noticed the last couple of months that, with these JPS stories, they're tying in stuff that you wouldn't really think about would be English,
right.
So to speak. They're tying in the science with the English.
Right. And I think what they're really getting at is the real world type environments where, say, for example, in our career, we don't use a lot of science necessarily.
No.
Dakota probably uses more
Dakota
science.
does,
Definitely.
yes.
But even Dakota, as an example, he'll use science and then English together to tell a story. And I think for us as journalists, and I think probably even I would imagine like, doctors.
Yes.
They will use science with diagnosing people, but also have to use good public speaking skills because you have to be able to communicate that as well. So it's very interesting and cool to see that they're doing things like that. And I mean, I always remember when I was a little kid, and I'm sure a lot of people probably agree, being able to have hands-on things, i.e. frogs, coming into your classroom is probably pretty neat.
Frogs? Just imagine, what if one just like jumped up out of the thing and started like hopping around the room?
I think that'd be a hoot. I think the kids, some of the kids probably would scream. I would imagine. I'd have to say that. But so that's pretty cool. Good for them. Really, really happy to see that story.
Oh, and we have a prognosis from Dakota. He says he's feeling a bit better. He should be 100% by Monday. Thanks for the concern.
Good. I'm glad. It's that Theraflu he's taking. It's really helping him. So we're just going to stay over here.
Yes. Yes.
Coming up next, Dakota's look at our forecast.
And later, again, a local resort has something new to offer. We'll have the details as News Now continues.
The Fitness Bunker in Lakewood is a locally owned and operated club that cares about your health and wellness. They invest in it. Right now, enter their 30-day challenge, where for only $69, you get 30 days of unlimited everything. That's right, everything, along with 2 one-on-one personal training sessions. Then, if you lose 10 pounds, you'll get the next month free. Plus, the first place winner will get 2 Buffalo Bills tickets or a $100 gift card. Details right now on the Fitness Bunker's Facebook page.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
You can bet I use a lot of science. And, you know, I've mentioned it before, that weather is essentially just physics and mathematics. That's essentially what it is. When you get right down to the bare bones, when you strip away all the stuff, that's essentially what it is. Here's a live look coming from Salamanca from the Seneca Allegheny Casino. Traffic flowing well on I-86, but where's the snow? It's all gone. Look at that temperature, 49. No wind there right now with that dew point of 46, but snow will be returning. Look at these temperatures across the area. 47 right now in Jamestown, 52 Dunkirk. Look at Erie, a pair of 5s. Woo, boy, the average this time of the year is 32. So you can see we're nowhere near it. There's nothing close to that across here. Look at Rochester at 51. And the temperature change over the past 24 hours, we're 13 degrees warmer than we were at noon hour yesterday. 14 degrees warmer in Dunkirk, 12 degrees warmer in Erie. Look at Buffalo, 22 degrees warmer as of right now than they were yesterday. Woo! Man, it is very warm out there, so I hope you get out and enjoy it because it's a heat wave. News Now, Cam. We've had a few little light rain showers coming through, but mainly a cloudy sky out there. Again, 47. There's that south wind at 12. Look at the humidity, 100%. That means you got a dew point of 47, and the wind chill's only down to 42. Only a mere 42-degree wind chill. So it's all in all a very mild day, minus the fact that it's gloomy and we have a few raindrops falling. Here we go with First Defense Doppler. Again, there's a little bit of some light returns out here over Lake Erie. That looks like that may move in, but again, it's very light rain, and the chance for a few lighter rain showers continues. Look at this. There's snow up here in New England, up in Maine. This is where that system kind of gone now, and that warm front has moved on through, but look what's back there. Yep, and you know what that cold front's going to do? Drop the temperatures. Here we go with Future Scan. This is our high-res model data that's exclusive to us here. And you can see here the model picks up on the chance for those rain showers. Again, chance for lighter rain showers through the afternoon. Otherwise, not a big deal there. And you know what's coming next. There it is. It changes to snow for tomorrow as temperatures take a plunge through the 30s. Temperatures will be, actually the high temperatures will occur early in the day. We'll fall down probably at about 24 degrees by the time Saturday is done and over with a chance for a few snow showers as that front moves through. So zone by zone, we'll start first of all at the Lake Erie shoreline. And you can see, look at this, Erie may flirt with 60 before the day is done and over with. This is a heat wave for this time of the year. And you can see here 50s right near the Lake Erie shoreline with a chance for a few scattered showers in the afternoon. Inland, maybe 52 around Jamestown. Again, the record is 51. So if we hit this, we'll break the record that was set back in the 80s. Maybe 54 degrees around Olean with a chance for a few hit and miss showers. Guess what's coming up? New Year's. So here's the New Year's forecast. So New Year's Eve, mild, 35 degrees for New Year's Eve. And if you're going to Buffalo for the ball drop, it's looking good. Chance for a few rain showers. New Year's Day, 38 degrees. Rain and snow early. Otherwise, it changes to all rain in the afternoon, but a mild day with a high temperature around 38. And now, the future. 35 degrees Saturday. That's going to occur early in the day. See that arrow? That means the temperatures will go down through the 20s. Sunday, at least we see some partial sunshine, 33. 40s return for Monday. And again, temperatures go down into the 20s for late next week. Norm has sports right after this, so don't go away.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
There's an old saying, there's no news in the newsroom. Well, it's true. The time I spend at the anchor desk is just part of my day. Most of our time is spent gathering stories in the community, stories that matter to you. We can't do it alone, and we need your help. When you see breaking news or have a news tip we should know about, drop us a line on Facebook today, email our news desk, or call our newsroom at 488-7226 so we can bring those stories straight back to you.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Rejoice, sports fans! It is Friday. Welcome back to News Now at Noon. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. Cole Snyder, a high school quarterback who played for the Southwestern Trojans, made first-team offense on the All-USA New York football team. Snyder passed for over 2,000 yards and 37 touchdowns in his final season in a Trojans uniform. Snyder will become a Rutgers Scarlet Knight in fall 2019. The Buffalo Sabres were defeated on Thursday night 4-1 against the St. Louis Blues. Sabres captain Jack Eichel scored the only team goal of the game. Ex-Sabre Ryan O'Reilly was one of 4 different Blues players to score a goal. Buffalo will be back in action tomorrow night against the Boston Bruins, who are 3 points behind the Sabres, 47-44. Puck drop will be at 7 o'clock on MSGB, as well as the NHL app. On Sunday at 1 o'clock, the 5-10 Buffalo Bills will conclude their 2018 season hosting the 7-8 Miami Dolphins. The Bills have lost 3 of their last 4. Miami has lost 6 of 9 after a 4-2 start. The game will be televised on CBS. Fans can also watch the game on the NFL app. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Awesome. Looking forward to some great games there, Norm. Thank you so very much. Well, it is Friday, so you know what that means. It's time for our Friday Feel Good, and today, earlier this week, actually, Peek and Peek announced they have something new to offer this season. It's called Cosmic Tubing, and they'll transform the nighttime snow tubing into a thrilling and mesmerizing atmosphere featuring an ever-changing light show produced by thousands of LED lights and projections on select dates at the resort. Now, the lights will pulse, fade, and change in coordination with an immersive sound system, much like the nightclub Dakota goes to. Yeah. The massive sound and light program will be operated by a live DJ Matty Ice. Are you going to take the stage for that one? That should be
I think so. You know what? I'm going to be the tuber.
No, in between runs, folks will be carried by magic carpets up to the top, which is similar to the conveyor belt, so you don't have to struggle with trying to hook a cable onto your tube. Cosmic Tubing begins at dusk. For more information, you can head on over to Peek and Peek's website to check it out.
I like the music.
You do? Me
yes.
too. It's pretty cool. I do like the music too. And
Well, I mean, I almost caused some trouble there. I was dancing so much.
You were.
Yeah, I almost shut the whole computer down.
He almost Matt's one job is to run the teleprompter.
What if I accidentally hit a button that like shut everything off here?
I don't think our fans would like it. Wendy seems to like.
There's a
Cosmic
button, you know. There's a simple rule in the control room: never press the red button.
No.
Isn't that this the law of nature? Don't touch a red button.
Don't touch the red button.
The red buttons are never good.
Like it's red. Don't touch it, people.
That generally means danger.
What happens if I press this red button? Oh, we go to the weather graphic.
Okay. So I guess it's time for weather. So New Year's forecast again. If you are going to Buffalo for the ball drop, unless you're going to be crazy enough to go to New York City and go to Times Square, which is just utterly ridiculous.
I don't know, there's a lot of people there.
But, you know, if you are feeling daring and going, either way, no matter if you're going to Buffalo, if you're staying here, if you're going to go to New York City, wherever, it's not going to be too bad, but there will be the chance for a few rain showers. 35 degrees across much of western New York. Temperatures not very varying there. 38 New Year's Day, which is next Tuesday. Can you believe the year's just almost already over already? And chance for a few rain and snow showers early, changes to all rain in the afternoon. And temperatures go down into the 20s to start next year.
So my question is, what's the weather going to be like in Buffalo tomorrow? Because I'm going to the Sabres game.
Well, in Buffalo tomorrow, you could be dealing with a few snow showers, but otherwise temperatures kind of into the 30s throughout the day. But temperatures all across western New York are going to be in the 30s early, and then they're going to drop throughout the day. So
That's not terrible.
we'll end into the 20s.
Okay.
Not terrible, but I don't know.
Winter
Dakota.
is still young, people.
Yeah,
We still
I
have a
know.
long way to
I'm
go.
feeling it. I'm excited that we have this warm up, so to speak. But we're gonna get cold again, so
Just how it goes.
it is December. Right?
It's almost January, though. You know what that means? We're getting closer to spring, one day at a time.
One day
That's
at
true.
a time. One day at a time.
But spring around here usually doesn't come until June,
July.
something like
I think
that.
in July will be spring.
That's true.
That's
Such
going to
as
do
it
it
is.
for us today. Of course, news continues
great. You get to see my
24/7
rag in the
at
picture.
WNYNewsNow.com.
That's embarrassing.
Dakota's grabbing his snot rag.
That's the
Go to
rag.
black.
I
Go to
hope
black.
That's
I
the
hope-
rag he uses when the Patriots
I
lose.
hope you feel better, Mr.
Go to black. Go to black.
Live look at the AC News Now cam. A little gray out there, but enjoy the warm up. We'll see you back here Monday for our New Year's Eve edition. And then get this, folks. Come Tuesday, Matt and I have a special look back. As we welcome the new year, we look back at some of the big stories that you, yes, you, selected from 2018.
I think Tuesday's going to be just an all-around special
Yeah,
day.
it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And then we'll see you then. So see you Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday.
And the next day. And the next day. And the next day.